So Revith in the chat room brings up something that I think is important to discuss while we're early on,
suppose so.
and now that Kyle's gone.
Great.
Drakengard 3 just got announced, which is sort of the inspiration that I had for jumping back and checking this game out. Because this game is from the developers of the first two Drakengard games,
Hey,
and supposedly is like kind of connected to them in some way.
I never have played a Drakengard game, actually.
I only played the
Me
first
neither.
one, but I remember it being fucking bonkers. Because it's like
What is it?
it's dragons, and you're riding dragons and fighting dragons, and then all of a sudden, like near the end of the game, it suddenly goes into like modern Tokyo.
What?
And
Alright.
there's like giant floating babies. Listen, it was years ago, so I could be completely messing all this up, but I remember it blowing my mind.
Sounds pretty cool already.
the world is dying.
And what was it for?
Emotional Hobo says this game is a
This
direct
too?
sequel to the final ending of Drakengard.
The end is never
Huh.
so close.
Alright.
If that wasn't
And Drakengard 3 just got announced, even though
now roam the land, threatening
even
my
though the
very
developer
but that's of no
doesn't exactly
consequence.
exist anymore.
My daughter is sick. and My only
So who's gonna
concern
be
is to give
making
her a
it?
better life.
I don't know.
I
Who
I don't know
owns
that
it?
we know yet.
But I'm only one man, and hard like that. So the kindness of the villagers has meant much. Nothing will stop me. I will fight for Yona until the end.
So who actually owns it then?
I also don't know that. I think it might be Square.
Huh. Well, they're good at putting out excellent quality games in a timely fashion, so... They are giving it to Eidos, right? Maybe that's what's gonna happen.
I see something shiny over here. There's Gathering. Great. It's just like Monster Hunter.
That jump animation is super bizarre.
I
Yeah,
love
and
it.
you can double jump, so that makes it look extra weird.
Ugh.
I mean, I like double jumps. I think double jumps are awesome. I'm a fan of games putting them in, but they always look pretty goofy.
It's kind
I
of
like
like
his
the way
stop running
Sonic
animation,
jumps
but
in Sonic Adventure.
oh yeah. I guess that kind of sells the double jump more, like he's flinging himself forward somehow instead of just moving
You have to
higher.
make the double jump believable.
Yeah, it's important.
Rivas says Access Games is making it. The original developers got hired by them. Square is publishing for Drakengard 3. So there you go.
Oh, nice. Cool.
And we need to go get some mutton. That's our quest.
And what sound do sheep make?
Bleeding.
There you go. I'll teach the world eventually.
This actually is a little like Monster Hunter now. Let's...
Aw. Poor sheep.
No, he had it coming. Oh man!
He had the life bar over his head, so he probably means.
Just wait till you see what the fucking sheep did to me. Also, look how tiny my health bar is. Compared
Oh,
to,
that was
compared
great.
To the tutorial.
Good job, sheep.
Yeah, that sheep knocked the hell
Making
out.
it happen.
A
Sheep
lot of
also has
people,
pretty decent animations.
a lot of people in the chat are correctly pointing out the soundtrack for this game seems to be pretty good. And I know you guys can't hear that right now, but
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for taunting us.
yeah. All the more reason for you to go back and watch the YouTube video.
I don't. Please explain YouTube.
YouTube.com/KefkaTerran.
Oh wait, that's where they have bully Let's Plays. People
Yeah.
should be watching that.
What a shame
Not whatever
to
this
so close
is.
to town.
What is?
Oh hey, I got an herb. I got some of that medicinal herb.
Excellent.
Great. You know you're starting an RPG when?
When drugs?
Mm-hmm. When herbs. Use the polite company term for it. Oh, you're only level 2?
The Cross20 is asking if the name I use online is a Final Fantasy reference. Yes.
No,
The Kefka portion
actually-
of it is.
it's Phil's middle name.
Also that, yeah.
It just happens to also be the name of a Final Fantasy character.
Man, that sheep kicked my ass. That was embarrassing.
There's nothing worse than a sad tree.
Emotional Hobo says he really wishes we would stick this game out to the end just to see everyone's reaction. We might get there. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll get there tonight.
We might get there tonight.
Yo.
Hey.
All right, I'm gonna buy some stuff. Oh, you actually have to buy maps also. I guess I might as well just buy these maps while I'm here, right?
Sure. They're kind of
Hey,
expensive.
people in
Yeah,
the chat,
they're-
should I
yeah.
buy these maps or should I wait and get like equipment or something? I don't know.
You should probably buy equipment over a map. Who needs to see where you're going? I think it's not like super important. Also, maps are super expensive. It looks like.
Medicinal herbs and antidotal weeds. Okay.
Great. Right on. I'm into that.
Yeah, I agree.
You gotta differentiate.
People are saying I won't buy much gear, so I'm just gonna buy the maps. Fuck it.
Going heavy on maps.
All maps, no med kits. I don't know.
All maps, no gear. Level 30 for life.
So if you guys want to come over, I got some of that antidotal weed.
Oh wow, yeah, I've heard that stuff is pretty great.
It's fucking great. Ambiguously Evil says herbs drop everywhere, so I don't have to worry about buying them too much.
Yeah, man, you can get herb wherever. Wherever you
there's
go.
there's a dude outside my apartment.
That's perfect.
I can hook you up.
Hey.
Yeah, I really like this 2D thing. That's so
It's
cool.
kind of cool. I don't mind it. Honestly, for all the people saying that the opening was really slow, it's getting into stuff faster than a lot of RPGs. Faster than any of the last 5 or so Zelda games that I've played.
Not exactly bogging you down with story right now either.
Yeah. I fought some sheep. I got some mutton. Maybe partially I feel that way because I've been playing Monster Hunter and that is a slow ass game.
How's that going, by the way? Like, what hour are you on?
I don't like 30 hours in or something. I'm hoping to have a review done on Tuesday. But it's going good.
How many hours
I
did
made
you say?
I made a gun lance,
A gun lance. Okay.
and that's what I'm using as my main weapon right now.
Alright, that sounds pretty great.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, I'm liking
Did
it.
we ever figure out if that was new for Monster Hunter 3, or...
I think it's new to try. It wasn't in try, but it was in some of the older games.
Huh.
So
Okay.
it's new to try's content, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Ugh, my daughter's always guilt tripping me. I get it, you're sick.
This was a good game choice, though, because you need to know what to do when your child gets the black scrawl.
No, that's in a lot of ways. That's why I chose this game.
Gaming is a
preparing.
very valuable training tool for future parents.
Guys, I found something. I'm gathering. I found a chicken egg.
See, good thing you didn't kill that chicken. This guy's really into finding that chicken egg, too. He was down in there.
Yeah. And some berries. Man, we're gonna have the best breakfast.
I would say an egg and some berries is a bit of a stretch for best breakfast. I think that
And
trophy's
mutton.
gonna... I guess you have herbs. That
makes any breakfast good.
yeah.
You don't get any. There.
Put herbs on everything.
You don't get any. Because all you do is complain.
I'll just go out and dig up my own eggs then.
Trying to put forth the effort. He was really digging, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. He buried an egg there earlier this week.
If you'd left that egg in there, maybe a tree would have grown. But no.
An egg tree.
Yeah.
Hey,
Why isn't this place in sideways view? Like, I understand why, like, the layout is too crazy for that, but why didn't they make a layout that could use sideways view? If sideways view is going to be your indoor thing. Asking the tough questions.
You're really
I like
taking
the
these guys to
crazy
task.
Yeah, over the side. I didn't know you were so upset about the sideways view. I'm a big fan. They should have made the whole game in sideways view.
Ambiguously Evil says to pay attention to the load screens. Apparently they can be interesting.
It's his daughter's diary, right?
I think that's what it is,
Which
yeah.
she seems to have word processed somehow. It's medieval times, but it's future medieval times. We don't know what they can do.
Revith says, have you tried Phil's Wildberry omelets? They're the shit. Alright, I'm gonna go fight some shades now, after I gather whatever's here.
Those are the paper mache guys, right?
Yes, they are apparently called shades, is what or at least that's what they're calling them now. I guess those diaries change as the game progresses, and you get some different entries.
Mm.
My dad started shooting Christmas ornaments out of a book today. Is that one of the entries?
I'm so worried about him.
Very
He's
festive.
been doing so many antidotal weeds.
He won't stop devouring antidotal weed. I'm just gonna get some mutton, because I don't know. I can probably use that for something, right?
Why not? You craft a new wallet out of it. Be able to hold 2 swords.
Because that's where you keep your swords. In your wallet.
Of course!
Listen, Dylan
It's the
knows all
future.
sorts of shit about swords.
It's the future, okay? They've got to figure out a way to make that happen by now.
You got your money wallet, and you got your sword wallet. You got your herb wallet.
That's the one that we need to be the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we're talking about drugs. You can get the wool without killing them? What?
You just have to be more precise with your sword.
I think that person was lying. It's cool, guys. I got a double jump.
Do those sheep aggro, or does bumping into it count as an attack?
I don't think they aggro.
Because I feel like that last sheep tried to kick at you, but you hadn't attacked it yet.
I don't. Maybe it did. I don't know. That guy just dropped a dictionary.
No, you need to
He's
learn.
trying to get his GED, okay? Just
Yeah.
don't make a big deal out of it.
How
I'm
else can
back.
you buy
Dictionary.
speed if you don't have the ability to read where to get it?
Can be able to
Right.
express
Fighting
yourself.
people.
I'm fighting shades.
Yeah, I think you have a sword.
I do.
This is not at all what I expected. I almost feel kind of betrayed.
I killed some sheep.
I saw you picked up wool.
Mutton. I got mutton,
Oh,
and I got a dictionary from one of these guys.
great.
You know,
Wait, could you? Did you need to get the dictionary before you could read it?
apparently, life isn't easy for a Shade right now, and I respect that Shade is trying to improve his lot in life.
Yeah, he's trying to better himself.
Yeah. It takes a lot to admit that and to really go for it. You know, good
He's
on
got
him.
a daughter too, you know, and he's trying to
Well,
make a better future
yeah.
for her. Or
He's dead
was.
now, but he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, he. His daughter's
But I
alone
respect
now.
his try.
Maybe there's a side quest where you find her and give her back the dictionary.
Tomba 5 says you get really cool skills later on, like some Bleach ass shit. I've never watched Bleach, so I don't know
Yeah,
what the fuck that means.
I don't know what that means.
Bleach ass is a totally different thing.
Yes.
You're imagining.
That's,
I mean, I know there's a thing called Bleach.
I know
But
it's
that's
I know it's like an anime, a Japanime. Is that what they're called?
Japanimation, I think.
yeah.
Okay. Ambiguously Evil says ignore the side quests until you start getting abilities. Done.
I've been doing that for years. I'm great at this game.
Oh, you shoot, according to Tomba 5, you shoot like a Hadoken from your sword.
Alright, well don't
I'm
give
saying
everything
this game
away,
right now.
jeez.
We'll get there.
I'm excited. Maybe you get the ability to, like, constantly switch between 2D and 3D. It's Super Paper Mario.
Does it fall apart halfway through like Super Paper Mario?
Aww.
And I'm the grumpy one. Really? Really?
Super Paper Mario was not a good game.
I disagree with that.
I disagree as well.
All
Phil
right.
shouldn't be disagreeing because it was made in Japan.
Get out of
Don't-
here. I would agree that it's not the best Paper Mario game, but I did not think it was a bad game.
I don't know if it was bad, but I know that I stopped playing it halfway through.
You didn't even get to the best part, probably. I don't know. I don't remember. The Calcutex says, Dylan, stop complaining so much. This is why you're the grumpy one.
Sorry.
I don't understand why I'm the grumpy one for not liking mediocre games.
For not liking fun.
Like, I don't understand.
Dustbuster says, wait, who said Kyle is not the grumpy one?
I
Kyle.
like-
Kyle said that.
Kyle says that he's
I
not
like
good, exactly.
good games. This is seriously perplexing to me. This is seriously like the first two people I've ever seen that are like, Super Paper Mario's great.
I don't,
Like,
we
no
didn't
one
say it's
likes
great.
Super Paper Mario. What are you talking about?
Wait, what's its Go look at its Metacritic right now.
Phil, all game journalists are the bias.
Yeah, they're the
So
bias.
I mean, let's not like use that as a judgment.
Where's your daughter?
Just gone.
There's a thing to examine where she isn't. That's great. Hey, look at this empty spot.
Reven says, according to your LPs. That's what he's basing this on. We're almost caught up to the point where I was last time.
See, I'm torn now between the fact that Metacritic, or the Metacritic score for Super Paper Mario is an 85, and there's a person in the chat that's sarcastically saying like, "Oh yeah, because Metacritic score means it's great." Come on, guys, let's not pretend like Metacritic is inaccurate.
No, my point is that there are other people out there who think it's a good game.
Yeah.
My point was definitely not like Metacritic is the deciding factor on whether or not a game is good. Is just to say, look, there are clearly other people out there who think the game's good. That's not like a crazy
I know.
opinion.
It's a different issue entirely from the Super Paper Mario thing, and it's like I get the problems with Metacritic. It just really bothers me when people act like the Metacritic score is not reliable for like a general idea of the quality of a game. It's pretty good.
It at least tells you what the
It gives you a general
perception is. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Kelki deck. That Kyle said that about Dylan, not me. Kyle said he was grumpy.
Yeah.
Phil says Dylan is
Guys,
delightful.
Dylan doesn't want to be an immortal robot in the future. Like that's
Ugh.
Grump Central right there.
That's kind of grumpy. That's like I'd say that's like old man-y, like get off my lawn type of thing.
That's what grumpy. That's what grumpy is, though.
No, grumpy is like what you do all the time. Grumpy is not liking anything fun, which is kind of where you're at.
Didn't you hear what happened when I said that? Dylan went, ugh.
That's true.
I can't even imitate that noise.
I'm grumpy when it comes to being an immortal robot, but not so much on fun video
have
games.
to get to the eastern gate.
So it looks like my daughter went to the Lost Shrine, and now I need to go to the Lost Shrine and rescue her.
She found it.
It's not very lost.
Yeah, why would you call something the Lost Shrine when it's like beside you? Like
Yeah,
it's
right
like
down the
next
street.
door to the library.
Like when I mean he did.
Lost 7-Eleven.
He straight up asked her like, "What's the fastest way to the Lost Shrine?" I think it would have been great if her answer is, "I don't fucking know. It's lost." That would have actually made me like the game a lot. Got a mushroom. Perfect.
To go with your weed and herbs. Excellent.
Oh man, I'm getting fucking beat up by this thing. Get back here.
Oh, that's not a normal sheep. That's like
Oh, it's a
that's
real
like
ram.
Yeah, it's not all
The
fluffy
goat-
and floppy.
Goat meat is what I got from defeating it.
Mm.
And you leveled up.
Yes.
Congratulations.
One step closer to having that awesome spell.
Kavanaugh is saying in the chat that I once said that I buy video games to be grumpy about them, and that's not true at all. I don't know why she is saying that.
I don't think. I mean, up
You
until
don't know
maybe
the-
maybe recently, I don't think you would have had the excess cash to do that. What I'm saying is you're poor.
Whoa. Kavanaugh says it was a joke on one of my streams. I don't know.
You don't usually joke around though. You're a pretty
Yeah, I'm
serious
not
guy.
I'm not a particularly humorous person.
Those streams are usually dead serious. I know
Listen, guys.
you're usually trying to show off games like in the most serious light possible.
Listen, guys. Nobody wanted to like Super Paper Mario more than I did. I loved that game when it started, but it was way too long and the quality dropped off precipitously.
I'm maybe willing to agree that it went on too long. Emotional Hobo says, "Oh, now he doesn't like Super Mario Brothers."
Yes, seriously. Did you not play Alex Kidd? Like, way better.
Oh man,
You got to play rock, paper, scissors with a gorilla.
I think there are people who actually think that though, and that freaks me out.
I think that they're...
There's people that like Kid Chameleon. There's people that like anything. I mean, come on.
I personally
I personally
about
know
Kid.
people that like Kid Chameleon.
I I complained about Kid Chameleon, and I got a lot of crap for it.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Did you play it?
Garbage.
Yeah, it was for like a couple minutes.
Okay. Was that in like one of your Sonic things?
Yeah,
I
it was when
vaguely
we did
recall
we did the Ultimate Genesis collection, and I kind of like cycled through all the games.
Yeah,
I mean,
Rapsney in the chat is freaking. He says, "Don't you talk shit about Kid Chameleon."
He didn't even spell chameleon right. Get the fuck out of here.
I saw it on Awesome Games Done Quick, and they made it look way more fun than than I did.
Speedruns a lot of times do make the games look way more fun than they are.
That's true.
Oh fuck! I can destroy boxes. This game's great.
Time
That's
to
really all it
crate.
takes for me.
Time to crate. Mark it down.
It was about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. This is a pretty cool, like, environment.
Is it? I mean, it
This
looks
lost
like...
shrine is pretty cool. The shrine that we're
Okay.
running up
I'm still seeing the sort of cave area, and it just looked like that. The
Okay.
area, and the entrance to the sheep area.
This
the
reminds me.
Gray.
This reminds me of Eco.
to. It does.
Another
It does
terrible
look a
game.
little like a PS2 game.
Also,
Emotional Hobo says soon you'll be pulling levers and pushing boxes. Fuck.
Great.
Fuck.
Will we get to hold the hand of an ethereal girl? Someone asked, "What's the Metacritic on Kid Chameleon?"
12, I hope. Ugh.
All sorts of herbs.
Wait, Metacritic goes back way farther than I feel like you would think it does, but I don't think it goes that far.
I feel like there's probably reviews that maybe are listed on Metacritic for it, but not enough to give it an actual... Doesn't it need, like, a certain number?
Oh, it only has like the Virtual Console and like Sega Classics re-releases.
Sure.
Oh. Wasn't it on Sonic's Genesis Super Collection?
Yeah, we just welcome to 5 minutes ago.
Oh.
You idiot!
You are grumpy, Jesus.
I hate things so much.
This, man, people weren't joking. The music in this is pretty fucking cool.
Wow, great! You must enjoy it so much as the one person on the stream.
Yeah, he was already talking
everybody
about
watching
before.
the stream can hear it.
I
Except
think he's
you.
just bragging.
Except for you three.
I'm coming.
I got a key.
Your daughter calls you Phil? Exclamation point.
Phil exclamation point. Wow, this is a weird camera angle. Alright, sure. Let's go with that.
What? Alright, this is perfect. Oh no, it just says your name. Okay, this is saying.
Yeah, it's actually him talking.
I thought
Whoa!
you just kept
Now,
thought you kept saying your name. 'cause I
now
forgot.
you're playing Zelda.
Sort of?
This is all games in one. This is pretty cool.
It's a little weird.
I mean, it is terrible.
There you go. There's the Kyle I know.
I wish I was playing a game with hedgehogs in it.
It's weird that that's the only
Those are the two things you say all the time.
type of games you ever enjoy.
That's the only way he can feel anymore.
I should probably not be taking as many hits as I am, but I have so many herbs. It's true.
Follow that
That's
with
perfect.
the sound of bubbling water.
Yep. I'll put that in post, don't worry.